Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're looking to analyze your Microsoft Access data using the power and flexibility of Power BI, you're in just the right place. Today I'm going to show you, step by step, how to connect Power BI with your Microsoft Access database, import your data, and make sure your reporting stays up to date. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have everything you need to get your Access data flowing right into Power BI, whether you're working with local files or planning for cloud refreshes. Let's get straight into it. The first step is to prepare your Access database. You'll want to double-check you have your database file handy. It'll be an ACDB or maybe an older MDB file. These are the standard file types that Power BI can read from Access. Now, there's a really important piece here that people sometimes miss. You'll need to have the Microsoft Access Database Engine installed. This is what allows Power BI to understand and connect to Access files. If you're running the 64-bit version of Power BI Desktop, which, by the way, is very common nowadays, you need to make sure you've installed the 64-bit version of the Access Database Engine as well. Mixing 32-bit and 64-bit components usually causes connection errors, so it's worth double-checking. You can easily find the download on Microsoft's official website. Just search for Microsoft Access Database Engine if you're not sure where to look. With your system ready, let's pivot over to Power BI. Open up Power BI Desktop. If it's your first time, don't worry, the interface is pretty friendly. Once it's open, look at the top ribbon for the Home tab. You'll see a button labeled Get Data. Go ahead and click on that. When the menu drops down, choose More to see all available data sources. There's a search box to make things easier, so go ahead and type Access in there. Select Access Database from the list and then click Connect. At this point, Power BI will prompt you to locate your ACDB or MDB file. Browse to the right folder, select your file, and hit Open. It may take a few moments for Power BI to connect, depending on your file size. Now, Power BI will launch the Navigator window. Here, where you get a look at all the tables and queries stored inside your Access database. It's a bit like peering inside the filing cabinet of your data. You can pick and choose exactly which tables or queries you want to bring into Power BI. Don't worry, just select what you need for your report. You can always come back and get more later if you missed anything. At the bottom, you'll see two options, Load and Transform Data. If you're happy with your data as is, click Load and everything will import directly into Power BI. But if you want to do some cleaning, like removing extra columns or fixing column names, choose Transform Data. That'll take you into Power Query, where you can make those changes before loading. Let's talk about refreshing your data, because this is a crucial part of keeping your dashboards accurate. By default, Power BI imports your Access data, which means it makes a copy inside your Power BI report. If your Access database updates at the source, you'll need to hit the refresh button inside Power BI to pull in the latest changes. A quick note for anyone interested in publishing their reports online. Power BI Service, which is the cloud version, can't connect directly to Access files kept on your computer or a local folder. If you go down that route, you'll want to set up a Power BI gateway. This tool acts like a bridge, letting the Power BI Service refresh data from your on-premises Access file. It might sound intimidating, but Microsoft's setup guides are very straightforward. For best results, try to keep your Access file in a shared, reliable location. OneDrive, SharePoint, or a network drive all work well, especially for teams. If you find your Access database growing large, or you're running into slowdowns, that might be a sign it's time to look at a more robust solution like SQL Server. And always remember, Power Query inside Power BI is your friend for tidying up the data before you start analyzing. So to wrap things up, make sure you've got the right Access driver installed. Use the Get Data option in Power BI to connect, select your tables or queries, and choose whether to load or transform your data. If you need to refresh your reports from the cloud, set up an on-premises gateway. I hope this helps you get started with combining Power BI and Microsoft Access. If you found this tutorial useful, please give the video a like, drop your questions or your own tips in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.